partnering and duet work and contact and release-based moving, so it gives us the basis for ensemble work.
When you land, can you guys take the hit more fiercely and then come back?
And what I'm trying to do, whoever is in the company for any given production, my main aim is to get them to cohere as a group of people and appear to be in the same place at the same time, doing not the same thing, but working together to demonstrate something for an audience, or to emote for an audience, or to give the production over to the audience to make of what they will. Ensemble work is based on play and improvisation in our process. And the other way that we bond, I suppose, beyond the physical is through improvising and playing and larking about quite a lot, actually, with props and the set and each other to try and find a group cohesion. In almost all of my productions, there is a group dance, as we call it, which coheres the ensemble together and is often quite playful. So in Virgin Territory, it was in an English country garden with knickers and bras. In Shutdown, it was a kind of tribal circle. In Art of Attachment, for example, it was a kind of repetitive shuffling of papers, very simple, but it's still choreographed, shuffling of papers by the whole cast. So I anchor any given production with a group dance or action that shows us that we are together in this show and we are trying to make you feel or think something as a group of people, not as individuals. So those group moments in any piece that I make are to kind of cohere the cast and to demonstrate to an audience that they are all in this together. So as well as the group dances that we have that are kind of formal dances where I might use well-worn dance cliches like unison mostly, or a kind of jamboree of togetherness, or a circle. Another way in which I bring the group together on stage is through the age-old experimental theatre cliche of a line-up. And I use the line-up of performers a lot in my work to introduce the cast and to show their togetherness, but also to highlight their differences. The line-up is great fun because you can expose individuals and their anomalies, and you can comment on yourselves within a line-up. And it's a choreographic form, but it's very simple. And I'll often come back to that if I don't know what else to do, or if I want to provide some humour and some interplay, if you like, between the characters. And that line-up can either be sitting at trestle tables, or it can be at the front of the stage, or it can be against a wall, like a firing squad. But I'll keep going back to that line-up because it has those illusions, if you like, of a police line-up or a forensic situation where you're trying to work out who's who. And it also offers togetherness, but you can highlight individuality within that construct as well. And then the other thing that I do is slow motion fighting, or slow motion or fast brawls. There's often a brawl or a fight in my work, which includes the whole group. So I'll often in the work have a moment of chaos with the group as well, where there might be choreographic chaos where the whole ensemble are all doing different things at the same time. I've done it in Motherland, I've done it in Shutdown, I've done it more formally in Virgin Territory, where there's multiple crossings and crashings of young people and adults passing through the space. There'll always be a moment of energy and chaos and disruption where everything seems to be falling apart, and that always, of course, leaves the individuals in a fractured state, not part of a group.
So I'll often stage the breaking up of a group, having set it up as a nice neat thing earlier in the show.
You quit. Where did you learn this shit? Those that can do.
And that for me is a bit of an existential comment about, life can fracture, our connection with people can fall apart, and then we're left in a much more vulnerable, lonely place doing our own thing.